Oh, balls! Oh, oops. Hello, fellow YouTubers, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Attorney. I didn't start my timer. I accidentally pressed the wrong button. Oh, okay. So, on the last episode of Phoenix Wright, we started the trial, and we found out that Angel Star used to be a detective, and she took the stand and gave testimony. So, on this episode, we're starting the cross-examination a little earlier than planned. So, first things first, we need to kind of press a couple things. We can't really present anything yet. Let's press this quickly, because we need some more information. How did you know?
I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime. Yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy.
The lunch lady's uniform opinion is duly noted. Uninformed. Uniformed? What am I saying?
Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim.
That's used. I can't read! What happened to my reading abilities? 3 years, everyone!
Killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that.
3 years and I haven't learned how to read basic English. Miss Star, do you have something personal against prosecutors?
I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one.
Laid off? She was fired.
To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I am a pro, as you know. My testimony is unbiased and flawless.
Very well. You may continue, Miss Star. Alright, so now we know that she used to be a detective and then was fired by prosecutors, so she, like I said, she's a little bit of a bias against them, even though she states that she doesn't. Let's press this statement here. This boyfriend, he's the detective?
Not that boyfriend, the security guard.
That boyfriend? You have several?
Yes, this boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. Care to join? The yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants.
I'll stick with the lunch, thanks. I think he's married. Note to self, the judge had to think before replying. He's also what, 80? Sorry, Judge.
The security guard room is in the lot, in A block. It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there.
That would be the room with the security sign. No, duh, Phoenix! Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by car?
Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block.
So, she was in B block when she witnessed the crime.
Which is why she said, through a wire fence. This is the one she's standing next to a garish car. So, let's press this one very quickly. By garish car, you mean
Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes.
Mr. Edgeworth's?
Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's. Wasn't it?
Indeed, it was. Of course. What an odd case this is. And the person you saw, are you sure it was the defendant?
I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. I am certain it was her.
If she's telling the truth, we're doomed.
Let's just do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always complain.
Witness, in your testimony, you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ergo, You are a biased witness.
You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie.
Oh God, my voice. I should have taken a longer break. Huh? Rookie? Phoenix has won 5 cases. Technically, case 4 was 2.
Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me. I'll fry you like a fritter. Crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside.
Sounds so weird when I'm doing that voice. That was inspiring. Thank you, Judge.
I believe I've heard that tagline elsewhere. You could cry plagiarism?
I may be relegated to the lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed.
A photograph? You took this? How come in 2016 there are no color photographs anymore?
The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over and snap. I took a picture. In fact, one of my lunchboxes is rigged with a camera.
A black and white camera? I suppose it's more exciting than just hanging it around your neck. Oh God, speaking. It's so problematic. This is my first time seeing this photograph.
You think I'd show it to you, a prosecutor? Think again. My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs.
Well, this is most certainly the defendant. Oh boy, we got a crime photo added. This does not help us. Uh-oh, that is unmistakably Lana Sky.
So, what was the defendant doing at the time?
So she was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrusts the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Well, there is something we can do with both of these statements. We can... let's do it in this one. No, not press! Oopsies! Well, that's a second fail for this episode. All right, let's continue on. Let's just talk this. I know we're supposed to present something, not press. Tell the court why you didn't try to stop this crime. You did see her raise the knife to strike, no? The defense is a point.
Unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was already too late.
Too late?
Yes, the next moment, the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon.
But she took a picture. I see.
It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. We can make it.
Once again, Monty Python reference. You said that before. Anything else?
Scientifically speaking, Mr. Starr's testimony is flawless.
Sounds pretty fatal to me.
Ooh, what do we do? Is this it? Is my sister guilty?
Let's just keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit, shall we? For some reason, having her panicking next to me makes me calmer. It makes you not the craziest person in the room, Phoenix.
Don't smile like that.
All right, so let's do originally what we were trying to do and present something here, not press. We are going to present that photo that we just got. And you witnessed this. You saw Miss Sky stab the victim with a knife.
As I've already said, yes. I swear it on my finest salmon swirl lunch.
I'm sure that is a fine lunch. Of course, Judge. Yeah. But, isn't that odd? Look at this photograph. I cannot do this anymore. I don't like that statement. This is the photograph you took of the very moment of the crime, is it not? Then why is Miss Guy not holding a knife? Of course, Phoenix is going to call out on this. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
Objection.
Just a calm objection. Not even a speech bubble. Just a plain objection period. Let's be a little more careful with our evidence, shall we? So this is one of those statements that the judge would probably say with Phoenix if he would have screwed up any time in the past, which we haven't because we're perfect, except for the 2 fails we've had this episode already. So
It is you that needs to be more careful, Mr. Wright.
what do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
This photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. This was taken the moment after the stabbing.
How can you tell that?
Blood.
Oh, this is Angel.
Blood spatter.
Huh?
See the dark crimson stain on the chief prosecutor's coat?
No, because it's in black and white. It's a black and white photograph. Thank you, Phoenix. Yes, it's hard to tell, but this could be blood.
Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here.
No problem. Oh,
No problem, except you.
Mr. Wright, are you going to just sit there and take that kind of abuse?
he has been for the past 4 cases. You got a better idea? Objection or no problem? So we're gonna pick objection because that's the easier one to pick. Wait, that contradicts what the witness said in her testimony. Namely, that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime.
Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies.
That's it?
If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved.
Oh, now I'm hungry. I haven't eaten anything today. Why am I playing an episode? Or why am I playing this game where the person talking is showing bunches of food? Oh.
If you don't like it, try ordering the jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go.
Good advice. I'm not sure I understood it, but good advice.
I didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor Sky was cold, calculating, like a robot. She killed without pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder.
Premeditated? How do you know?
Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in that photograph.
Well, are those gloves?
Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on?
Oh boy.
If it was not premeditated, she would not be wearing those gloves.
Ah! Oh, this warg. These gloves do seem to tell a tale of premeditation.
Premeditated murder. A serious offense.
Witness, add this to your testimony. So we'll get that new statement added. The murder was planned. The rubber goats prove it. 13 minutes. Yeah, we'll call this episode now. I need to take a break again. So, today's the 3rd anniversary. I'll talk a little bit more about it on the video that comes out later today. So, wait 5 hours and you'll see another video from me. And that'll go over the 3rd anniversary. But, on the next episode of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, we're going to be continuing on with the trial and finding out what's wrong with this new testimony. So, until next time, hopefully you enjoy.